What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our SAO Unleashed Blading video. So, the news is officially out for EYDIS. Unfortunately, they didn't just release it right away. I don't know why they felt like they needed to wait till the day before. I mean, most people... I guess I want to say most people, but maybe not most people. I don't really know. Probably follow the social medias or knew what was going on with the stream, but I'm sure there's a lot of people who, you know, play these mobile games that don't look at any social media and stuff. They just know the game exists, and, you know, occasionally they just look at what's in the news. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it isn't most people. But anyways, we do have the news in game for the upcoming stuff. So we're going to go ahead and break everything down, including the new EYDIS. I guess we'll look at the EYDIS first, since, you know, she's obviously the hot topic of the day. So let's take a look at what she is. It is confirmed that she is not limited. You can see right here, it doesn't say limited. So I really do wonder what they decide is going to be limited or not limited, because sometimes we'll have a seasonal that'll be limited, and then it's really only recently that they've started to do some seasonals that weren't limited. You know, like the Administrator, who is also Earth, which was kind of like the last kind of big Earth banner, I think, that I can think of off the top of my head. Like, during the last set or whatever. So she wasn't limited, but then they went ahead and, you know, the Halloween units were limited. So I wonder what really decides, like, what's limited, what's not limited. Maybe they just decide depending on what has currently come out. You know, maybe they did originally plan for this EYDIS to be limited, but because we just came off 3 limited banners in a row, and then of course right when New Year's happened, we had those 2 limited units as well. Maybe they just decided, you know, okay, you know, this is only a single character banner, let's not make it limited. But I don't think there's any, like, rhyme or reason as to why something is limited or not. But I hope that we get more banners that aren't limited like this, so it's more stuff in the pool later on that's not just normal variants of, you know, the same characters. So anyways, enough about that. Let's take a look at the step-up set. We're back to normal step-up methods now that the collab is coming to a close. Step 1 and 3 are 50% off. Step 4... or 4-star guaranteed on step 5 and 7, and rate up by 50%. So on step 5 and 7, it's a 50% chance that the unit in the 11th slot is going to be this EYDIS, and then rate up of 4 stars up by 1.5, starting with step 8. So no guarantees. You know, we're back to this normal stuff. I feel like only the really limited stuff is going to have, like, the guaranteed stuff, now that they've introduced what a collab can be. Collabs will obviously have a guaranteed step 7. Maybe anniversaries will be guaranteed step 7, although this last one they did not. We'll have to see how they're probably still just trying to figure out how they want to do things. But let's take a look at what this EYDIS does. She's not limited, so I'm not going to be summoning. I'm not going to be grabbing cubes for this EYDIS. My Earth team is fine as it is. So I guess we'll see what comes with the next banner, you know, in the beginning of March. Let's take a look at her stats. 6480 HP. She is a magic unit, 2380 magic attack. And then 1248 magic defense and defense, 322 speed. So she is actually a very quick unit. So that's pretty cool there. She is an enhanced mode unit, so we'll take a look at her enhanced mode details. But she is a break unit. Her break is magic attack strong on single enemy, lowers enemies incarnate break by 50% for 2 turns. Incarnate break 50%. So pretty good there. Stone Crash is her assault, magic attack, extra strong and single enemy. I'm sure it has an additional effect when it's in enhanced mode, but it's nice that it's extra strong. Enhanced mode, the usual stuff here. Oh, okay, so when you use enhanced mode, it has recollection field +1 for Earth, so you do get a recollection field from this enhanced mode. And then her incarnate skill is together with you. Incarnate magic attack on single enemy raises critical damage of all allies by 10%, max 30% for 2 turns, so you can stack that up. Let's take a look at her enhanced mode details, see what changes. Okay, so raises critical for break, so that's getting added. And then same thing with... Okay, so all her skills basically are raising critical with her enhanced mode. So you're going to get that crit up really nice. Her Imaginarium is reduces required MP by 5% for unlimited amount of turns. Cool. and also increases magic attack by 6% at the start of battle for 2 turns. So she gets 2 effects, which is really surprising for a non-limited unit to get 2 effects like that, so that's pretty good. Special partner is Alice. There are plenty of Earth Alices that you can... We'll take a look at it, assuming I remember by the time we're done talking about this. We'll look at the Alices there are, but there are a number of Alices you can use with her. This doesn't guarantee that there's going to be an Alice following this, but I guess there could be one. Obviously, we saw in the live stream they did tease the art that they're making for a bridal Alice. So whether that's going to be a banner unit or a free unit, we don't know yet, but the bridal stuff should be coming, you know, March or April-ish. They usually, in these gacha games, do the bride units. So that Alice is probably not too far away, and realistically what I'm probably saving for, because if it's going to be a special art like that and it ends up being summonable, odds are it's probably going to be limited, and I would definitely like to have an Alice like that. Her leader skill is Incarnate Increase, okay. It raises max value to 125%, and then her member skill is Magic Attack, okay. She has Incarnate Combo, Break Stack, like everything is going to have. We've got all these other Alices. You're going to see some of the Alices right there. So there was that first Alice. I know there's more, but okay, and 7's on here as well. 7 I don't have, so if I was summoning here, that would be something that would be nice to have. Rates are obviously the same. Let's scroll down a bit, see where... Oh, wow, way too fast. I just want to see... Okay, so the cutoff is still Mito. I guess they're not going to be, like, raising the thing too much, because we've had nothing but, like, limited units for the last while, so they probably don't want to go too fast. Plus, another thing to note, there really haven't been a lot of non-limited banners lately, so there aren't really that many characters even still left to add, but I'm sure the cutoff point will probably change somewhat in the near future. We obviously have the special logins and stuff that are going to be happening that they showed on the stream. Also to keep in mind, the 2 point... And there goes my phone on the floor for some reason. So, like I was saying, the 2.5 anniversary, so the 2-year anniversary was in November, and then so you think 6 months after that, it's going to be around like May/June. So do keep in mind in the next 2 or 3 months, we will be seeing the 2.5 stuff. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Who knows what they might decide to add. If anything at all, we might just get some, you know, fun limited banners, but that is also something to keep in mind. And I guess we'll just let's look at this Season 6 stuff so we can actually see the stuff in-game. This starts on the 28th as well, so everything goes live tomorrow, you know, the new season, all that good stuff. Since I am not summoning here, I'm definitely going to buy the Premium Pass day 1. I've got the cubes for it, so no problems there. Ordinal will be resetting, you know, in a little while as well, so there's nothing to really worry about there. Okay, the new... Okay, so this... Oh, wow. Non-elemental. I think that's non-elemental. That's not water, right? Maybe I'm just slightly colorblind, but the non-elemental and water things need to be, like, more distinguishable. This actually might be water. I literally cannot tell. I wish it would say, like, on the Imaginarium or something. Whatever. I'm just going to assume it's... No, I think that is water, actually. Let me just look here. Yeah, that is water. Okay, I'm just blind. So, okay, so the new UE is water, so realistically, probably we're going to be getting some water units, which is actually, you know, still probably the weakest color right now, is water. Water definitely needs some love. I don't know how much water we've even... Let me actually look. Let me look at my box and see what I've got for water. I think it has been a while since we've gotten some decent water stuff. Okay, so obviously we had the Halloween Alice. That's probably the last, like, big water banner that I can think of off the top of my head. Yeah, like, even just looking at my water box, like, most of the stuff you see here. So, besides the Halloween Alice, and then the EYDIS and Alice from the first, like, kind of limited run. Well, the Alice was limited for the Unital Ring stuff, and then the EYDIS that came with her, you know, a week before. I think it came a week before. That's literally everything like past year 1. Everything else in this box is pre-year 1 anniversary. So I definitely need some water building for my team. So if that Bridal Alice decides it wants to be water, I would not be against that, and 100% would even summon more. But definitely probably a time to expect to see some water. What is this? Okay, so this is the celebration stuff. Oh yeah, these are all the units that are getting buffed right now. So their Imaginariums are getting buffed, so you get some extra stuff for them. These are all the, like, the Girl Who Loves Flowers, Roni. Which one's that one? It's the Earth one, the break one, the one where you use her break and she heals. Okay, that's probably the one that it is. Okay, so yeah, you've got all these, like, Earth units that are getting buffed, which will be nice since we're gonna get a couple weeks of Earth content. And then besides that, is there anything else crazy? Okay, so this is the event, Dreamy Spring. Oh wait, no, Dreamy Spring is just the season. Okay, where's the event that should be dropping? With this. Should be something down here. For whatever reason, they usually... Yeah, I don't know why the events always end up all the way down here, but... Yeah, so... Lake Norkia bound, Chapter 7 of Moon Cradle. Let's take a look at what we've got right here. Okay, it's going to be just a ranking event. So you're going to want magic, obviously, for this. Okay, there's Yui. This is going to be nice. Even though it's not a summonable Yui, she's going to be very, very useful. Even just the fact that she's one of these, like, season characters. So I'm very happy about that. The only downside is going to be is that because she's a free unit, she's not going to have an active link partner. So you won't be able to use her with anyone because no one's going to, until we get a summonable Yui, no one's going to list her as a partner. So I really don't know. I mean, you can still use her. I'm sure she's going to be very solid. Obviously, her stats aren't in game yet. They probably won't be until we can actually, like, pull for her. But until someone actually gets her as, like, a partner character, maybe when we get to Unital Ring, not going to go into spoilers, but we could possibly get a Yui for that. So if that ever happens, that could end up being a summonable unit, maybe for another special thing like we got with Alice, Sinon, and Lifa. But yeah, so right now she's just going to be a solid unit, but no active link, unfortunately. But I'm sure she's still going to have, you know, where she's a break or charge unit, she'll have the break stack or charge stack and the incarnate combo. So she will at least get that stuff. Hopefully, eventually, we can start to see Season Pass characters get active link, but I guess for right now, they don't really... want to worry about that. But besides that, I don't think there's really anything else to kind of talk about here. Let's go back to the Dreamy Spring thing and just take a quick look before we close out the video here. Oh right, I was gonna look at how many Earth Alices there are. I want to remember to do that. Of course, how much diamond cubes the stuff costs. I think that's pretty... Oh, okay. Wait, what are they saying about Sugu and Berkuli? Oh, I guess Berkuli and Sugu are going to be EX units. Oh, you know what? Sugu I would love to see get an EX. Because, I was always so happy when I pulled her, but she really hasn't aged, like, super well. Like, she's not, like, super strong, so... If she can get an EX and get that stat boost, I would love to use her again on a team. But let's just check real quick. Let's look at Earth. This is obviously my, like, main Earth stuff right here. The team is obviously going to change because we need more magic than physical for these next upcoming events. But let's just take a look. So 1 Alice in the front there. 2 Alice. Okay, so I only have 2 Alices. I feel like there's more. Maybe I'm missing 1 or 2. But, you know, you at least have these 2 Alices as an option. And this Alice obviously is probably going to be what people are mostly going for to use, because she does have an EX, so her stat increase is definitely going to be very, very useful. But let me actually take a look. I mean, looking, because I don't have everyone equipped with stuff, so looking at everyone's magic isn't really going to do me very well, but I already have it set to magic, actually. Yeah, I feel like most of my Earth units are physical. What are even you, Queen-O? Are you, Yeah, you're physical as well. So this event isn't going to be the best for me, because obviously most of my units are physical units, but I'm sure I can make do with like a couple things. I don't even know, like, who's magic in here besides, like, you know, this Roni. She's obviously magic, so she's gonna be pretty useful. What about these bath? Yeah, these bath units are gonna be useful. I'm obviously gonna use Roni and Tease for that. They're both magic. I believe this Asuna is also magic, maybe. No, you're a heal. Okay, you're just a healer. You're not a you're not magic. You're still physical. Summer Liz, are you magic? Yeah, you're magic. So, okay, so I do have options. I'll just have to figure out what I can kind of do. But obviously, I'm pretty sure this Sinon and Leafa, the Unitorang ones, are, yeah, they're physical. So they're not going to be very useful here. But I'm going to have to mix my team up a bit, because I'm not going to have all magic units on this team, since I'm not going to be summoning for these upcoming Earth units. But we'll just see how it goes. Hopefully, I can at least get a decent ranking. But that's going to be it, guys. Let me know what you guys think of EYDIS down below. Let me know if you're going to be summoning. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see y'all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.